Alrighty, this is P.O.C. The entity is keeping the fake sun for 6 hours over the Upland Public Library. This is Amazon Prime that is clearly targeting, and they have migrated north, they being the gang-stalking commercial airline companies, all of whom are being federally prosecuted. You're paying attention to where they are aligning as they make a U-turn, not going to any destination, which none of them are when they're engaged in the pattern of conduct, which is stalking over what is the fake sun that is over me, going into Chevron to make a purchase. The fake sun is not over Upland, it's over this vehicle, 7 VCR 808, who are stalking by going into Chevron to make a purchase in concert with the U.S. military. This is mental illness as corruption is being exposed. Impossible light while he opens his door. This is how the entity is targeting and use of the device, federal stalking, and this is the conspiracy to murder. This is the pattern of conduct. This is the same entity that's engaged in this while the fake sun is simultaneously in Upland, California. This is P.O.C. This is called relevant positioning. This is a gang stalk and veterinary office, and this is what the mentally ill do while they're engaged in criminal monitoring with the government. All right, that's the P.O.C. That's called audible activity. Impossible light moves across the building. 7 VCR 808 is severe. They're going to be committed with the evidence of stalking with light. The entity's engaged in this while, I just want to be clear, look, you're looking at the gang stalking parking enforcement that's stalking me with light at nightfall. All right, engaging the P.O.C., the Asian male that engages in pacing while the entity is stalking at the square that's on the south side of this apartment complex. They're not doing cartwheels over the Ovid Family Community Library Senior Center because I'm not over there anymore. Neither is the fake sun. Okay, it's also not in Upland, California. That's a prosecution of Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is a domestic terrorist, and it's going to be prosecuted for treason and conspiring my murder specifically. And I'm going to federally prosecute also with regard to the ongoing impunity of Bezos, who is a criminal under the evidence, and I'm going to prosecute that company as well. I'm going to prosecute the demons that are flying those planes, and I'm going to prosecute that label, that logo itself, draining the pockets of such and exposing them as what are a threat to the American society that are under surveillance through the operation of companies like Amazon Prime. This is P.O.C. It is currently 10:23 a.m. My evidence shows the fake sun is even over me at this Chevron, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, setting at the Starbucks after 6 o'clock in the evening, remaining over me while I'm at the corner of what is F Street in Euclid, which is the same location, but this is E Street, so the next block is F Street, and the fake sun, Southwest Airlines, is stalking by flying over me while this fake sun is over me on the same street. That none of that is a natural environment, it's a specific environment. This is the prosecution pursuant to judicially noticed facts. This is a gang stalker that engaged in kidnapping with the gang members of the Ontario Police, intentionally crossing path into the fake sun, and doing so for years while the entity's maintenance at a heightened elevation from what would be the same airport. This is the entity in very highly unintelligent and documented criminal activity. This is martial law. That's what's going to happen here. And this is going to be an exclusive means of what is martial law for the purpose of diagnosing a population that's going to be subject to involuntary commitments, okay? While they come toward you, while they continue, this is ongoing impunity. They're going to be prosecuted for it. They're not free to engage in none of this. It's all criminal surveillance. P.O.C. This is a lesbian also. License 35971U1. And Chevron is being prosecuted. See that light above? It's not even the sun. That's a lesbian, in fact. She's stalking another woman. And she's mentally ill. This is the P.O.C. It is currently 10:24 a.m. where the fake sun's remaining over me at the same time at the Upland Public Library. P.O.C. You see the fake sun moving? This is identification of the mentally ill. P.O.C.